Good morning, fams. Hope you're having a good day. Good morning. Because if you're not, should, because you can. So, I got news yesterday. Kind of earth-shattering move. Dave Mustaine of Megadeth. Has decided to call it quits. Now look, Megadeth's supposed to be in the studio rehearsing, writing, recording their 17th album, which is due out next year. Now, he also announced a farewell tour. So he's calling it quits after 50 plus years of touring. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you gotta go way, way back. Let's start in the beginning with Dave. Dave used to be in Metallica. A lot of people didn't know that Dave Mustaine used to be the lead guitar player of Metallica. Until he fucked up and started abusing drugs and alcohol, and yeah. It was more so the alcohol that destroyed him in Metallica. Metallica went on, got hurt. Dave went on to form Megadeth. 1983? 1982? Early 80s. Let's just say that. Then he formed Megadeth. We'll have 17 albums next year. But yeah, Dave's calling it quits. He's gonna do a farewell tour and make one last album. A lot of people are gonna say, "Well, Aaron, you're not a big fan of Megadeth. Why do you care?" Well, here's the thing. We just lost Ozzy. I've been noticing a trend around the older rock bands. There's a lot of bands that are calling it quits now because they don't want to end up like Ozzy. Now, I'm so off subject of this whole thing. So anyway, how do I feel about this? I don't want it to end. I really don't. But you know, Dave. Okay, let's talk current now. Someone broke some fucking glass. Anyway, a couple years ago, Dave has fought cancer, throat cancer, I think, because he smoked or something. I can't remember what kind of cancer it was, but he got diagnosed with cancer a couple years ago. Went into therapy, treatment, chemo, whatever you call it. Now I believe he's in remission. Could be wrong, but that could be another snag on that retirement plan, because I think that's one of the reasons he's calling it quits. Because, you know, now that he has a wife and kids and grandkids and so on, a lot of older rock stars are starting to realize that, hey, I'm not gonna be here fucking forever. I want to spend at least a couple of years with my kids and wife and so on and so on. Another thing I'm thinking of could be right here retiring. It's just the road is so fucking hard for rock stars. Like, it's so hard. I see it every day. Because I go to concerts all the time, and I see it all the time that bands are just tired sometimes. Especially on the last tour date. But anyway, besides that, it's going off subject again. But yeah, Megadeth is calling it quits. Farewell tour next year. A new album next year. Wish it was this year, but it will probably be next year. But yeah, Megadeth's calling it quits. Farewell tour coming up next year. How do I feel? I feel kind of 50-50. Like, I don't want him to stop touring. I don't want him to stop making albums. But another side of me, like, hey, you know what? Let it do it. Let him do it, you know. Let him enjoy retirement, you know. Don't be like fucking Ozzy at 70-something, trying to do your last tour, but you really can't. Or show, or whatever. But yeah. Dave's finally calling it quits. Now, that may not mean that, you know, fucking, let's say, because here's another thing. A lot of bands quitting. They say they're going to retire and this shit and that. But look at Motley Crue. They said the same shit. Kiss said the same stuff. We're retiring. We're not coming back on the road again. I see it all the time. Fucking, these rock stars get broke. And then guess what? The next thing you know, guess what? We're back. It's like, I knew it. It was all a money fucking grab. That's the thing about these rock stars. It's a money grab. When they get broke, they don't have nothing to look forward to. So, like, hey, let's get the band back together. But didn't you say you guys were retiring? So yeah, I mean, I'm not stupid. I know what these rock stars do. Huh. It's really called taking a break. If you really think about it, it's just called taking a break. Until they get broke again. And then they go back out. And usually when they go back out, that's when they really suck. But anyway, I'm about to get off here. But yeah, Megadeth next year. Expect a new album. And a farewell tour. So hit the like button, subscribe, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye.